Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of NewbieQ. Today we are cooking up some glorious cuts of meat. Okay, they're not glorious. They are just New York strips, but they're just not that great. I'm having a really hard time finding meat to do this. This was probably the worst time to try to start a cooking channel. But we are going to cook up a couple of New York strips tonight. It is Memorial Day weekend. It's a beautiful day outside. And I just want to cook up a couple steaks. Now, tomorrow or the day after, I think probably the day after, probably Monday, I'm going to cook up something else for you, and you'll see that next week. But that kind of goes along with the whole, is it hard to find meat for everybody? Like, I'm having a hard time finding meat. I'm having a hard time with the prices. Pricing of meat. Whatever. Anyway, so we're going to go ahead, we're going to cook up some steaks, and I do have my charcoal over here cooking, or not really cooking, but getting started. Somewhat getting started. Anyway, I may have to put it back on a little over some fire again, but anyway, once the charcoal gets going, we're gonna put it in the grill. We're gonna cook us up a couple of New York strips. Let's get at it. All right, so as you can see, coals are going. Not much to do now, but just let it get nice and hot. And then I'm gonna take Kayla's steak. I'm gonna put hers on probably over here on this side. Just kind of let hers get a little darker. I like mine a little more medium rare. You know, she likes hers a little more burnt, so I'm gonna put hers on the side first, and then I'll put hers on top. But then mine's gonna go right on top. But anyway, we're gonna let these coals get hot, and then we're gonna cook us up some steaks. All right, so look at these. These are some nice steaks. I mean, they're okay. They're not the greatest, but I did put these in some Worcestershire sauce and a little bit of salt to kind of soften them up a little bit, and then now I'm going to take them and we're going to season them up, and then we're going to throw them on. So let's do that. All right, so we're going to use this. This is the good stuff. It's nice and seasoned. Season every side of this bad boy. Same thing with this one. Alright, well, now that I'm done making a mess, they look pretty good. Let's get them put on. Alright, got them all seasoned up. Woo! That bad boy's a cooking. Here, let me set this over here. Alright, just like that. Now, like I said, we're going to put Kayla's on. Take hers, and we're just going to set it right over there for a little bit. And then we're going to let that sucker cook for just a little bit, and then we're going to go ahead and put mine on top. Alright, hers has been on just a couple minutes, not very long, just enough to get a little smoke. Put that over there. Now, I'm going to do the same thing with mine. Put mine right there. I'm just going to put this back on. Alright, pull them off. They're looking pretty good. Fire's nice and hot. Put this back over here for now. Grab those. Alright, so we're going to do Kayla's first. I'm going to take hers and I'm just going to stick it right there. The shadows are playing against me again. Anyway, we're going to let it cook up. I'm going to let it sear that side. We'll flip it. We'll sear the other side, and then we'll take mine and we'll put mine over there. But I don't want mine to get as cooked right away because I like mine a little more rare, so I'm gonna make hers nice and hot and cooked a little more, and then I'll do mine, and that way hopefully mine gets a little more rare than what hers is. All right, so here's a tip. I think hers is doing pretty good. I'm gonna flip it. We're gonna go to this side now. See, that way you get a nice grill mark in there, hopefully. Now I'm gonna clean that off. Go over here, get one of these. All right, gotta do this kind of carefully. There we go. Let's go ahead and put this back. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and take my steak, put my steak on there. All right, now this is where it's gonna get a little bit more tricky because I want to make sure hers stays cooking right there, but I want to go ahead and flip mine over. So I'm actually gonna set mine off just a little bit. I'm gonna go back over here. I'm gonna grab this and clean that grate off. Now, I know it seems like I'm going a little bit far on this, but it makes it. See those nice lines on there? That's what we want. That's what we want. We want those nice lines on there. Now, Kayla's is getting a little more done, so I'm gonna go ahead and flip her. I'm gonna go ahead and flip hers because hers is getting nice and toasty right there. So we're gonna go ahead and flip it. There we go. A couple more flips and these bad boys will be done. All right, so now that we got all the grill marks and stuff, we don't have to worry too much about grill marks now. We just got to make sure we get it nice and cooked. So we're just gonna make sure we get over that heat real good. You got them grill marks in there. Starting to look pretty good. This side looks like it's cooking hotter, but if you look at the charcoal's whiter on this side than it is this side, but this side seems like it's cooking a little hotter. It's kind of weird. All right, so I forgot to turn the camera on. My bad. But I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna turn these a little bit so they get a little bit different cook across them. I'll cook them that way. And then hopefully, since I think that center is just super hot right now, I don't like the fact that it's almost like burning the edge of it. But anyway, just gonna turn it a little bit and we'll see how well that goes. Flip it again. Oh yeah, that's looking pretty good there. Oop. Hers is gonna be a little more blacker because I'm gonna let hers cook a little longer now. Mine's about done. I am almost done with mine, and I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna set it off. But hers is gonna go just a little longer. I just want mine to get a little bit darker on the outside here, and then I'm gonna take mine off. All right, so look, the boys came. They smelled those delicious steaks cooking, even though I think they're just having pizza. Is that right?
No, we're having Lunchables.
Pizza Lunchables. Pizza Lunchables.
Yeah, and I think there's a ham in there.
All right, all right. All right, well mine is done, so I'm gonna take mine off. Here, look, we're gonna look at the other side. Looks pretty good. Take mine off. Now Kayla's on the other hand, like I said, hers is a little more blackened. Now I'm gonna set hers off to the side and I'm gonna put the lid back on, let that cook just a little bit longer. All right. Looks like we should be good. I'm gonna go ahead and take hers off too. Hers should be a little bit more done than mine, I hope.
And mine?
Otherwise, what?
And mine?
Nope, yours is inside. Okay, so I'm gonna clean this grate and I'm gonna take this off, and I'm actually gonna throw some sausage on here to cook for breakfast in the morning, but I wanna make sure this isn't super hot while it's cooking. So I'm gonna do that real quick. I'm gonna clean this and then we will cut those suckers open. So what I'm gonna do, okay, I want you guys to stand back. This thing here is gonna be super hot. All right, so ooh, that's hot. I got this special glove on, so I shouldn't burn myself.
What are you doing? So it doesn't burn, but it's hot?
Yeah, it's too hot. Ooh.
You can't touch it.
Super hot. It like burned up my glove, see?
It burned your glove?
Mm-hmm. Yeah? Huh? So all of them, I'm just gonna take them, I'm just gonna snap them, we're gonna put them right here. Yeah, you love sausage? Where's just gonna go ahead and cook these up. Oh, your mom's yelling for you. Go stick your head in there and tell her that you're out here with Dad. All right, so I got those on. We're gonna go ahead and cook those up for breakfast in the morning. But now, let's see if I can do this just right for you guys. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna take this steak. Now, forgive me for the shadows. Hopefully this looks good for you, but we're just gonna cut it right here down the middle. And not as rare as I'd hoped, but still looks pretty good. So anyway, we're gonna take this sucker inside and I'm gonna eat my steak. All right, guys, that's it. We got them done, and they're not perfect. They're not perfect. I want mine to be a little more rare than that, but it's not bad. It's got a little pink in the middle, so it's not bad. But I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna let the sausage cook up. I got the sausage still on, and hopefully here in a few minutes those will be done. But I'm gonna take these steaks inside and I'm gonna eat something because I am super starving, and I can't wait to get these steaks. Now I know they're not perfect. They're a little more black around the edges than I would like, and they're not as pink in the middle as I'd like, but I know Kayla's like hers. She likes hers a little darker, so hers will be fine. But that's what we're dealing with. We're not dealing with the greatest cuts, but hey, and you're not dealing with the greatest chef in the world either. But hey, I'm gonna go eat it, and that's all that matters to me. So we'll see you guys next time on another episode of Newbie Q. Bye, guys.